frozen on my screen.
Yeah, I don't see. I don't see it. I'm on the channel, or no, I'm not.
All right. We are live, and I'll just go ahead and tell you, I'm having some crazy computer problems where my Windows is just blacking out. So if I have to leave, we'll just have completely. But welcome to our live stream tonight. We're just going to kind of go over some final details, talk a little bit about the plans for tomorrow, and kind of go from there. So if you haven't joined us before, I'm Crypto Rich, and I got JClass with me, and I'm going to send it to JClass and let you take over because my screen just blacked out. You might be on your own tonight.
All right. Well, how y'all doing? We'll let everybody kind of get in here. We're just gonna try and talk about the stream or the launch tomorrow. Talk about some Titan X stuff and really answer any questions that anybody might have about the launch. So if you go to bonfire.win/Dapp, or if you go to the home screen and hit the launch Dapp button, you should be able to see the Dapp. So you can't connect yet, but you will be able to kind of mess with it. Everything is ready to go. So we're just waiting for 11 o'clock tomorrow, my time, 12 noon Eastern. And we're going to launch this thing and we're going to see what happens. How you feeling, Rich? What you excited?
I am. I'm trying to be more excited if I can get on this dang stream right. So I'm just assuming you guys can hear me, and I'll just keep on moving. But yeah, I'm super excited. You know, this the whole Trump coin coming out, it's causing all kinds of chaos out there. A lot of excitement going on, and you know that's gonna play into a lot of things going on in the crypto world this week. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm pumped. I'm ready to go with this thing.
Gas is crazy right now. 162. Hopefully it comes down tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's you know, just as we have to think of you guys as well. We got to think of the what's best for everybody. So as we'll be watching that gas, and if it's not right, we might have to wait a little bit longer until it kind of makes sense to go live. But we will keep everybody updated, and we'll also put something on the website if it looks like we're going to be a little bit behind. We'll play that by ear, kind of watch it through the night, and see where it takes us. But
Yep.
for now, it's full steam ahead until we have to make the final call. But we'll let you guys know as soon as we can.
Yeah. Yeah. If it stays up in the hundreds, we'll definitely push it back until the gas drops to a reasonable level for everybody. But it just shot way down to 126. So yeah,
Way
we're
down
expect
to
we're
126.
expecting it to
Just kidding.
normalize. It never peaks for that long, right? It has it peaks and then it comes back down. So we should be good to go. Might be a little more than normal, but it goes up and down. So long as it's not, in the hundreds, we'll still be good. So yeah, let's check out the app. So everything's at 0. We can go all the way 8 days forward. So as people come in, you'll be able to start seeing this fill up on day number 8. And when you mine, it'll show you up here your day 1 stats. Then once day 1's over and day 2 starts, your day 1 miner pops up right here. And all your information is here. And then you can scroll through. When day 2 starts, this will automatically go to day 2. And you can scroll back always and go to day 1. So in 8 days, this will be current information, and you'll be able to scroll backwards all of these days and look at how things are happening. You'll be able to see how many users are still in on that day, the vesting pool total amount, and your current bonus, if any, will be right here. The mint cycle, this will start at 0 and every day fill up to 100%, and then it triggers the next day. This will happen. That'll flip. This is a cool feature we like. X28. We did some numerology for you, so it's always 1 to 3.69. So if you got how many is that? 100,000.
I know a
100.
billion is 36,900.
Yeah, 100 million.
300
$3,690 smart burn power. So that's your hash network or your hash power. And that'll slide right here to your total, or no, to your SBP. And then this will be how much is on the entire network. And this will tell you how much is available for the day. We're starting out with 50 million on day 1. And this will tell you how much your hash power, your smart burn power is producing of BFX for you. So everything's right there. Feel free to go to bonfire.win/DAP, and you'll be able to play with it a little bit before the launch. You'll be able to check everything out. You can join our Telegram, is at bonfirex28. If you got any questions, feel free to swing in. It's a great community. And if anybody has any questions as we're live, feel free to ask, and we'll do our best to answer them for you.
Hey, JClass, can you see?
What's up, man?
Can you see the chat? Because I can't because of my screen.
I do. I don't see any comments, but
okay.
Not saying that they're not there. I just don't see any.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't notice. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you want to show them any of the testnet stuff or the white paper?
I think I kind of want to talk about the market a little bit, because I think it's an interesting, it's interesting play when you start thinking like, you know, what are the right ways to look at this? You know, this is not just Bonfire, right? You had this whole Trump thing come in, and actually, you know, and you know, all the Titanx, not all matrices, like Matrix and Orcs are like skyrocketing right now, which is awesome. And,
yeah.
But you know, a lot of the other projects are kind of, you know, they're kind of consolidating, in my opinion. You know, they're kind of going a little bit down. But the way I see it is that, you know, not financial advice, no clue what's going to happen. But the way I see it is things are just twisting tighter and tighter and tighter. You're just getting that. I personally believe they're going to have a big rubber band effect at some point, and something's going to have to be the one that like makes it go right. And there's no telling what that is. I can tell you that, you know, some of our team was chatting. There's all kinds of ETH flowing into the system right now. I'm not talking about Tidenex. I'm just talking about in general. There's that's why Gwei is so high, because ETH is coming in.
Yeah.
So we don't know what they're going to do with that, but that, you know, that's a lot of new people say what you want to about that coin. There's a lot of new people that didn't really, maybe not have known much about any of this stuff, and they're getting into crypto just because of this thing. And so uh, I see that as bullish, very bullish for us. And here's the thing: I posted on our Twitter X. I posted on our X earlier that like Titan X is it's a discount, man. I mean, you can you can get almost 3 billion
Yeah.
for a grand. Like if if it does what I believe it'll do in the near future, that's just gonna who knows? I mean, that's just gonna be crazy. And as far as it goes with bonfire, kind of bringing it back to while we're here, that means that means fewer dollars to purchase more smart burn power. So,
Yeah.
um, you know, do with that information as you wish. Again, as a founder, we don't know what I don't know what the price is going to be with BFX. I have no clue. I have no clue what Titan X is going to be. But if you believe the way I do, just looking at the white papers of all these projects, it's you know, I feel confident in my choices. So you guys do your research and see what you think.
Yeah, I'm
That's my
excited
preaching for the day.
for Ouroboros. I know the community is super pumped about Ouroboros.
Oh yeah,
Definitely, that's going to be big for the entire ecosystem. We're excited for it. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming in the Titan X community, and a lot of cool stuff that's already here in the Titan X community. Um, just a few things. Let's see, where tomorrow, then Ascendance is coming out, then Mizuchi is coming out, Flare's coming out. Um, I mean, there's literally 20 or 30 of them. And Omni Chain's going to be huge. We're going to base. So Titan X is bringing its ethos over to the base chain to give them a little bit of safety in crypto with some fair launches, no insiders, no rugs. And that's going to bring a lot to Titan X in general. Might not necessarily be your project, your favorite project, but it's going to bring people in. It's going to spread around, and everybody's going to win. As long as you have Titan X or X28, you know. So I'm excited for the whole thing. I'm excited for 2025, and who knows what Jake has cooking. Eric's got some stuff cooking. He's excited about bridging with Pulse Chain. So that's another thing is Pulse Chain and base, where ETH is always still your number one. That's where our base is, but we're starting to expand that ethos out, and it's going to get exciting. And all the community tools. We got a lot of community tools. Mike Dean with the Titan X Hub, and Rod with the Titan X Tube. And Titan X Tube is just beginning, and Mike Dean is still building. So all of this stuff is just going to get bigger and better as we go. And
yeah. That's a good point. Take the different protocols aside. Just the ethos going to base is as important as the projects,
yep,
and what that's going to do for that's what that could potentially do for crypto is amazing. If you think about all the scammy stuff that's out there, that not only bring in good projects that already have this stuff, but I truly believe people will latch on to the ethos. And you're always going to have your scammers out there, but there there's a lot of people looking for uh, there's not a better way I can put it, for safer crypto. And what I mean
Yeah,
by safer crypto, I mean safe from the point of view of, you're not gonna lose all your money because somebody pulled it from you.
yeah, no rugs, and no
Yeah, or
insiders are stealing it from you. It's
yeah,
just
and so
pure and fair. Yeah,
yeah, and so let the market decide the rest of the safety part of it, right? It's a risky business being in crypto, no doubt, but it's riskier when you throw the scams and all the other junk on top of it. If you can just get rid of that and let people play the way they should,
well, that's
and
the
then
beauty of
the
Titan
whole thing
X.
changes. Yeah,
Is the green circle. If somebody's got a green circle, you can easily check their history of what they're posting about and who they're engaging with. And if they're engaging with other trusted members of the community, you can know that they're not a scammer, right? And scammers, I'll guarantee you, are trying to poke holes into Titan X and figure out a way to get their foot in here. But we're so strong of a community, they can't break in. And it's because the way the ethos is set up and the way it works, and we have so many people that follow it and believe in it, that we police our own and we do a excellent job. And that's really where the safety comes in, is like neighborhood watch, some type of
yeah,
thing, right? This is our
exactly.
neighborhood. Titan X is our neighborhood, and we're not going to let you come in and screw it up. Everything's not every project can do a million times overnight, right? And that's not really what we're here for. But it's a safer play, in my opinion, a safer place to be. That
It's a safer
you
playground
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, you're a
Yeah,
safer playground. Yes,
it's got some protections around it. So uh,
and
I
that's really
s-
what brought both of. Well, see, it's different. It's not what brought us here. It's what made us stay here, right? The tech kind of brought you here. Maybe the idea of some nice gains brought you here, but then the community, the ethos, is really what made you stick around. The fact that the builders are still building and the community is still building, you know, that's it's beautiful.
yeah, one thing I really liked about, I caught a little bit of the stream with Brandon, Eric, and Cabana
Yeah,
yesterday. Uh, I, I, Eric made a good point, and it just, he was talking about Dragon X. You know, he's really trying to focus on making Dragon X better. You know, and kind of, uh, instead of making, Eric's got the ability that he could knock out probably 5 protocols a month if he wanted to,
probably.
but he's really focused on that. And you know as we talk about bonfire, I can tell you that's kind of that is kind of where we're heading as well. Like, we we want things to add to the BFX experience after we get this launched. And I can't tell you how many things we are exploring and thinking about, that would potentially even strengthen this. And if we strengthen this, we get to strengthen Morpheus. We get to strengthen E280. We get to strengthen X228, which is going to strengthen the whole ethos. And so,
Yep.
um, and I think as we think about what might be coming, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun, uh, and put you know eh, that's all I can really say for now. I think a lot of people are going to have some good times ahead. I think a lot of
Yeah,
opportunities too.
I like what you said about Eric, and I like Eric's way of thinking, quality over quantity.
Right.
That's more the ethos approach as well. We want to be the best, and You don't always get to be the best the first time out. It takes work. So you just build and you build on top and you build on top and build that little pyramid.
Yeah,
And it
dude's
takes
doing the
time.
same thing, right? And
Yep.
dude's got. Here's the thing, Eric. We said Eric only has a couple things, but a couple things going with Dragonet, and dude has a few, but it's all pointing back to
Yeah.
Helios. It
Yeah.
it all has a connection to Helios,
He's
which has
building the pyramid here, and then he's going to attach this pyramid to base or wherever he chooses to go, and just build another pyramid on it with all interlink and easily bridgeable, probably with switch or Mike Dean might build something. Eric's got sound like he got a bridge or through maybe through farms, not really sure, but yeah, that's a lot just right there.
yeah. And so anyway, I know a big focus on. I know a big focus that I'm focused on. Uh, I know that sounds like a double word, but or a double phrase, but one of the things that you and I talked about as we were just trying to figure out, do we want to work together? Because we had both had these ideas, and we reached out to each other and started talking. Um, I keep saying this, and probably people the team probably laughs at me when I say it. I don't care because this is what I believe. I go back to the gold rush, right? No, I'm not that old. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to think back towards the gold rush, and the people outside of the big people, the people that made the most money, I have always heard were the people selling the shovels, not the people going to actual mine and try to get gold with their little pans. It was the people that were selling the shovels, and that's the way I view our future inside of this ethos is providing the utility to do the things you want to do in the ethos. And a perfect example of that, which is not ours, is Switch. It is the swap function that Mike Dean did. It is Titan Farms. It's
Yeah, yeah. Give
those
everybody
things.
their own shovel and let them go get it themselves.
Right. And so, that's what I want to be able to do in the future as a builder is to provide uh I said those people made the most money, but what the thing is they gave them something they needed. And that's what I'm trying
Right.
to focus on is giving, finding the pain points in the system or in the ethos, and see where we as a group can maybe uh, help those pain points.
Yeah, I think we're doing a good job doing it too. Titan X ecosystem's still young, so I mean, we did a lot in the first year, starting from a simple idea, and I mean, look at 12, 13, 14 months later, and look at where we're at. Glenn says some that aren't really into crypto keep asking what the price will be. Any idea? Even my wife is asking about crypto now. Yeah, we can't talk about price for Bonfire, and we don't even know the idea because the way it's set up, which kind of it gives you even more safety as a user because the founder doesn't even know the price. So we literally don't know. The market's going to decide that. But yeah, crypto's here to stay. You're going to have a lot of people that used to call you crazy going to start calling you, texting you, asking you questions. And it's going to get frustrating sometimes because you told them, you said, hey, 5 years ago, you should have had crypto. But just take your time and teach them and send them to Titan X where you know they'll be safe, and tell them to have fun and enjoy it.
Yeah, not to get too technical, but I mean, I guess the technical answer that we could give you is the the initial liquidity that's going to be provided is going to be what I think it was going to be 500 million to 50 billion. Is that what it was? I'm not looking at the paper because I can't see the thing. I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's
it.
500 million BFX to 50 billion X28.
Yeah.
So that's going to, that's going to be the initial uh, liquidity that's out there. And so from that point, once that's out there, it's the market, right? That's the best I can tell you.
Yeah. And just to let you know, day 1 through day 8, the total supply released is 400 million. So it'll take 9 days, 10, it'll take 10 days to match what's in liquidity for the mine available to be claimed. And that doesn't necessarily mean everybody's claiming either. So it's going to have a good thick liquidity to start, and it's going to fill up over time.
So this just came in our Telegram group, and I'll just go ahead and answer it. Even I know they may not be listening to it, but
Yeah, I was about to answer them.
yeah, somebody asked, and you can show it to them on the Dapp here. It says which tokens do we need to participate in this project, and I can tell you there's going to be X28, uh, Titan X, Ethereum, and USDC, and you can probably show that on the screen there where that little drop down.
Yeah, I will.
And how that's going to work is if you have X28, it's just going to go straight on into the program, right? If you have Titan X28, it's going to be transformed through the proper way to burn Titan X as it transforms to X28. ETH is going to go through the same. It's going to through a similar path. It's going to get it there. USDC is going to get it there. So basically, you can use all four of those to purchase your SBP, and we are making sure that everybody knows that if you use USDC, it's going to cost you pretty much as close or similar to the same amount it would have cost you to just go convert all that stuff on your own. Our goal was just to make it simple for you, and we help you. We have programmed it into the process, and so it'll go through all the right transformations and allows you to use USDC or ETH to get into the system. The protocol at the end of the day is taking X28 because it's all being transformed to X28. And so if you're looking at what does it run on, it runs on X28.
Yep. So we basically just made it to where you don't have to go to Uniswap yourself. You got ETH, USDC, or Titan X. You just come in here, pick which one you want, put it in. Right here, it'll say what's it say? It says mint. After you connect your wallet, it'll say mint. So you put your number here. It'll tell you how much smart burn power you're gonna get, and you press mint. And then once the transaction goes through, you'll see all your information pertinent to you. And then you'll start seeing our balance, buy and burn balance fill up. Got our multiplier. And you can see the future for the miners you have running. And you can see the closed miners that you've closed as well. And we got this select all button. You might have a lot, so you can select all and claim selected, or you could select them individually. You can select all and unselect one or two if you want to leave just those two vesting or don't want to claim them. And you just hit claim selected and approve. And I mean, that's pretty much it for Bonfire. what are you most excited about for Titan X as a whole? Would it be Omni-Chain or a Boros, a specific project coming up?
Is that a question in the chat, or are you asking me? Because I was trying to get my
I was
screen to work.
asking you or the chat or whoever's listening. It could be a rhetorical question.
Yeah,
Are you are you vesting? Are you compounding? Do you what's your strategy if you have one? I mean, we
I've
could get
been
into
thinking about.
some game theory too if you would like.
Yeah, that's a good point. Man, there are so many there's so many different ways to potentially play this, right?
Yeah, I keep
Um,
scratching my brain. I'm like, I want to do this, but I want to do this. If I do
the,
this is gonna happen. I don't know what to do,
the
man.
only hint I'll give out a big hint of mine,
All right.
and you already know it because I've already talked to you about it.
Oh, that
But
one, yeah.
yeah, do you want me to say it or not? I think I will.
Yeah, go
Uh,
ahead. Yeah,
and I'm gonna
we
give the whole
share
thing.
everything.
I'm gonna
Give
give
it
you a
to 'em.
hint. I'm at least, at the very least, I'm gonna have two wallets, and I'm gonna play it with two wallets. It's gonna give
Yeah,
me
that's a smart idea.
that gives me different options, and that's my initial thought of my gameplay. There may be a third one. We'll see. Uh, see how that works out. But
Yeah, I like that one because if you got two wallets, so if you just have one wallet and the price moons, you can claim it, but then you lose out on your any vesting reward potential. So if you got two wallets, you can think of them as one for vesting and one for a potential claim early if I want, or you can claim one maybe at a certain target of vesting. You can claim it, you can compound it, and you can leave one for a longer length and try and hit the max target. So by using two wallets and dividing your what you were going to mine. So if you were going to mine with $100, just do two wallets and do 50 on each, and that gives you a little bit of options down the road, right? It just leaves a door open for any possibility. And me and Rich were, I asked Rich what he thought, if he had any ideas how he was going to play, and he mentioned that, and my brain went poof, and I said that's the way to play it, or for me at least. There's also a couple other things that's going to come in play, but nobody's really going to be able to plan for that. So for us, we said, hey man, the best thing is just do two wallets. You do three or four, or you break it up however many you want, but two would be the smart play for just having options down the road for whatever may occur, because nobody knows what's going to happen in 10 days, 20 days, 5 months, right? So that's a good that's a good strategy you came up with, Rich. I think that's what I'm gonna go with.
well, uh, again, that's just one of a few that you could do. But
Right.
again, these are all like just theoreticals, right?
And this is just the
So
alpha for people. We shared it in Telegram and we shared it here. So we're sharing the alpha with the people that deserve to have the alpha. We thank y'all for being here.
yep.
All right.
Is there
So
anything?
how much time we got till launch? How many hours we got?
It's
It's
6:30 my time. So quick math was at 18 basically, maybe
I,
17 and 20 minutes. Is that
I like
can you
going
do the
to the
math that quick enough? I can't do the math that quick.
I like going to the Trump inauguration page. They got a countdown. So I just go there and that's my timer. It's perfect. Let's see. We got exactly 18 hours, 20 minutes, and 4 seconds.
What'd you
Yeah,
say? 18? What'd you say? 1820? I said 1720. I was wrong, right? You said 1820.
yeah, 18 minutes or 18 hours, 19 minutes and 50 seconds. And gas is
Yeah.
still going down. It's at 113. I
All
bet
right.
tomorrow will be good.
Yeah.
Might be 20, which that's fine, but 120 that's no good. But yeah, we'll be around 20, I think, and we'll be good.
Yeah.
Be a
So
good
what
day.
was interesting was, and I shared a screenshot that I found from somebody else on X where they had tracked a bunch of like, I think it was called World Liberty Foundation,
Yeah,
which I think that's Trump Jr.'s thing. They're like buying up a bunch of ETH, which is probably why it was skyrocketing.
yeah, I think
So,
I think you're right.
and so then you start thinking, oh, what are they going to do with this?
Oh, I saw
I
Melania
think they're
Trump.
just getting prepared to do BFX, right? That's what that.
Melania Trump launched a meme token too. I
Yeah,
saw that earlier. So that was another one that was driving the network crazy.
yeah. I have a. I generally don't do me. I don't do that, especially on Soul. But I do have this
Yeah, me
one
neither.
trashy wallet that I have
Hmm.
that like
It's fun to
it's
dabble.
yeah, and we'll just see what happens. I tried to buy. It was funny. I was watching the whole Trump thing when it came. I don't have much in there. I'm talking like I have dust in those wallets, but every now and then it's just fun to see what happens. Throw a quarter, on anyway. So
Play the
the
slots. Yeah.
problem is I couldn't get in. Like like I had everything set as high as I could, and I just had a Phantom wallet that I was doing,
Mhm.
just because that's my trash wallet that I do. That I do that. That's the one thing I do on my phone is my soul ones. That's my playground. Uh, but I couldn't get in, and so I don't have time for this, and and then the same thing happened with Melania. Uh, a few, just a few, I don't know, an hour or so ago. I just couldn't get in. So uh, the good news is I still have everything I had in my wallet to begin with, so I didn't lose anything because I couldn't do it. But I
It
did
blows
see
my
where
mind
I
that.
did see where Trump was tanking. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I
It
can't
blows
share
my
my
mind
screen.
that the president got a meme coin. I think it's awesome, but it's just crazy, man. The
So
president
the
of the
high,
United States got a meme coin.
so the high I think was 76 dollars,
Holy
and
mackerel.
it's down to 39, 38 right now.
Man, I could have got
So
that at $5.
that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you,
Mm.
I was at that's about $5 when I was trying to get in,
Yeah,
and I
that's when
just
I
couldn't do
saw it. It
it.
was about $5. I got too much going on to be playing with that right now, but I,
And
I
that's part of it too. That's exactly what happened. You and I are doing stuff, and I'm like, I don't have it. That's one thing about building. I love it, but it's tiring in a good way. Like if you're going to get tired doing stuff, this is it. So, but I
yeah, it
just
keeps you busy.
yeah, I didn't I didn't I'm trading time to go look at this Phantom wallet to maybe it just wasn't worth it to keep doing it. So I wonder what again, I'm pulling this up and y'all can't see it, but I'm gonna pull up Milani and see what it looks like. Let's see. I'm gonna do the hour chart so I can see it better. It's been up for 3 hours. Started at 5 cents, $7.70. Um, yeah, it's not having. I'm not seeing the millions that you saw
Yeah.
in transactions. I'm seeing.
I mean, you're not going to get bigger than Trump. Maybe like a king in Saudi Arabia might could pull it off, but you're not going to
He's doing
get
his
bigger
own.
than Trump. Right.
So
Oh, another cool thing, Mike Dean got our timer on titanxhub.com. So if you go to titanxhub.com and scroll down, You see upcoming projects, and it's got a timer on there.
Oh, when you were asking, that should have gone there. What was I thinking?
Yeah,
So here's a good thing. I don't think we may or may not have made it clear when I was trying to get in with my issues with the stream. But if you go to bonfire.win, you can see the homepage right now, and you can hit the launch Dapp, and it'll open up the Dapp.
yeah,
Nothing works on it, but you can kind of scroll around, look around, see what it's going to look like, and get an idea of how things work if you just want to go there and check it out.
yep.
And
Feel free to poke around.
we're down to 108.
Nice.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
getting
yeah. So
close.
just go to the home, hit the launch Dapp, and you'll be able to poke around. Uh, you won't be able to do anything until we actually launch. So, but you'll be able to look around and get a feel for it.
And kind of covering that again, we think we're going to launch. So until we say something different, we're going full steam ahead.
Yep.
But the game plan is, if it is kind of not good for you guys, not good for the protocol, we will look at, do we need to hold off a little bit longer? We'll know more of that tomorrow.
Yeah,
Um,
as we get closer, we'll know what
but
gas is.
but if we do decide to do that, we'll keep you guys updated. We're not going to, we'll be going fairly soon as Gway's in a good spot. So
Yep.
it could be one of those fun ones where we just have to say, our goal is to go in the next 12 hours, and then we'll tell you. So,
Yeah,
um,
and the cool thing about Bonfire too is you don't have to be the first person in.
oh yeah,
You got a full 24 hours to get in. So, even if we launched right now at 100 Gwei, by the time the 24 hours would be over, there'd be a window in there where you could get in at a decent gas cost. So that's a cool thing. So don't think you have to be the first one in right at uh, launch. You just got to get in there
yeah.
in
I
that
can tell you,
24-hour period.
I'll be honest. Normally, on a project like this, I'd probably wait just to see how me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wait. Like, I'm just like to,
Don't
I
be
don't
the
want to like
first
rush.
person. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. On this one, me personally, this has nothing to do with me making money or anything like that. I just want to get in at the very moment that Trump becomes president.
Yeah, that
that's
would be
that's
awesome.
that's my only thing that's driving me to do it quick.
It'll be something
Because
you remember forever
right,
because
that's
you
the
always gonna remember Trump got elected that day, and at the same time, oh yeah, I minted that bonfire that
yeah,
day too, and it's gonna bring back some memories for you. Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be
And
fun.
so that's really the whole thing I'm looking forward to, is just seeing how that I had a post out the other day, like, what are we going to say in 4 years from now? And
Yeah,
I think it'll be interesting to ask that question. If you met day one of bonfire at noon when he's becomes officially the president, it's like a perfect tracking moment. Like, exactly how you were four
yeah,
years ago. I'm in a bonfire. So, um, yeah, I'm pumped about that, and I'm really, again, it's, we have to be careful with Quay, but I think we're going to be all right. It's trending back down where we want it to. So,
yeah,
um, everybody, do your thing, cross your fingers, do all that stuff. But we'll keep you updated either way.
yeah. Check the Twitter and join the Telegram.
So tomorrow, uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure if I can get my computer stuff going, I'm pretty sure my goal is to stream anyway tomorrow, whether
Yeah.
we're launching or not. I think it'll be fun. Just sit there and talk
Well, yeah,
about what
we'll
we're
be
seeing on
on
the screen.
and we'll be able to update everybody live as far as if the gas is kind of if the gas is kind of on the verge of being high and you're not sure, just tune in and we'll be live as we launch. Keep
Yeah,
you
my
updated.
my guess is, I know you're on a different time frame as me. My guess is maybe pop in around 11 or so.
Yeah, so an hour before
So
launch,
yeah,
11 Eastern ish, maybe 11:30, but around that time, check our Twitter and you'll get a link, or subscribe and set your notifications, and it'll let you know whenever the official Bonfire channel puts out anything. And we're
yeah.
gonna
If
be
we're
trying to do more videos and stuff. And if any YouTube streamers want to come on or have us on, just reach out.
Yeah, and we may actually have guests tomorrow, so that'll pop in because I think it'll be a little bit. This is Sunday night.
Yeah,
Um, Tomorrow is going to be a lot more hype going on, and I
definitely.
think it'll be fun. We'll be streaming. Hopefully, we'll have some guests pop in and give some alpha that you maybe not be expecting. And who knows? Who that might be? So anyway,
Need Brandon to come in and drop some knowledge on us about the Constitution.
yeah, I heard
Everybody
him
needs to
mention.
know that, man. Everybody needs to know.
Yeah, I heard him in that stream at the very end talking about kind of what he thought about the actual kind of, I guess, the details of everything swirling around the inauguration,
Yeah,
security wise, and all that stuff.
yeah, it's
He
a
had
crazy world, man.
some interesting things there to talk about. But yeah, so we'll do that sometime around 11, and we're just going to hang out, and we'll let you. We'll be talking about. It's not going to be all BFX. It's probably going to be mostly Trump and just kind of seeing, commenting
Yeah, about
what
like
we're
this,
seeing.
just
Yeah,
hang out and talk.
yeah. So everybody's welcome to join us then.
Oh, down to 94.
All right,
Oh
we're
yeah, we'll
getting
be
there.
good tomorrow.
Yeah, we're getting there.
All right, well we've been going almost an hour, so I guess that'll wrap it up. If we don't have any questions,
I
sound
can't
good?
see them if we do. You'd be the only one that
Yeah, I
can
don't
see
see
them.
him.
So if it's a little bit odd,
Well, thank you, Glenn, for the comments.
it's going to be a little bit odd if I can't hit this end stream button, but I'm sure JClass will
We'll figure it
go
out.
off. He'll go off, but I'll try to see if I can end it. But
Just kill the mic.
It may just keep going a little bit. Yeah, I'll
Kill
kill
the
the mic.
mic.
That's a good
All right, man. Well,
suggestion.
thank you everybody who came in and watched us. If you didn't catch it live, you can catch the replay, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night. Stay warm. Stay frosty. JClass and Rich.
Yep. See y'all.